Here I have a brand new gaming headset from RIG. It's called the R5 Pro HS, and it's also referred to here as the RIG R5 Spear, and you can see it's built specifically for PS5 and PS4. And apparently this has been designed from the ground up for competitive gamers. I have been briefed on this product, so I do know a thing or two about it already, but let's get this out of the box and I'll give you guys my honest first impressions of the design. Audio above all. That is definitely a nod to a bit of technology that's in these headphones that you don't often see in gaming headphones. Okay, so it's a 10 out of 10 for the unboxing experience so far. This is so well presented. So this was one of the design features that they spoke about, the new snap lock mod plate setup for these ear cups. If you are a pro gamer, or if you do game streaming, you might want to add a bit of your own branding, and these headphones allow you to do that. So we'll just put this to one side for now. Here's everything that comes with it in the box. You get the quick start guide, bit of warranty information. This box right here, so these are the official PlayStation branded snap lock plates, and RIG are allowed to do this because these are officially PlayStation licensed. So we've got a boom microphone right here with a really nice flexible arm. It's got a sort of mesh on the outside and on the inside. And check this out, this was attached to the headphones, and if you look on the back here, there's actually a QR code that takes you to the shop where you can buy your own snap lock attachments. So first impressions of these headphones are really good. I like this style here with the purple and the blue. It's almost got this reflective quality to it, and it's got the PlayStation branding there because they are of course PlayStation licensed. I do like the little bit of branding they've added here on the side of the headphones. The padding on the ear cups feels nice and soft and very breathable, and the same across the top of the headband. The height adjustments here are nice and firm. They're not going to slip around too easily. So as you can see, these are wired headphones. There's no batteries inside these. You can play endlessly without having to worry about battery. And there is a little inline control here for the volume, which is this nice little slider. And actually when it hits the loudest point, there's one extra click. If you want that little bit of extra volume, you can snap it into the max volume mode. And something that's important to know about these headphones is these are analog headphones, which means you can plug them into anything, a PC, an Xbox, a Nintendo. Just because they have the logo right there doesn't mean you have to exclusively use them with a PlayStation. And they are really nice, lightweight headphones. Let's see what those snap lock cups look like when they're on. I actually thought they would physically snap on, but they're actually magnetized on. So they literally just click on just like that. That's quite satisfying. As you can see, that completely changes the look of these headphones. So imagine these, but with your own branding on them. So I've just put these on for the first time, and they do completely cover my ears, and there's a lot of passive noise cancelling here. I'm actually struggling to hear my own voice a little bit. I think I actually prefer the look without the snap lock, but the good thing about these is you can snap these on and off without looking because of the magnets. You can basically hot swap these at any moment. Okay, now let me explain why these wired headphones might be some of the best value gaming headphones you can get right now. The RIG R5 Pro HS use graphene drivers. Now this is a type of driver that's usually reserved for sort of audiophile type headphones. Essentially, the graphene layer reinforces the diaphragm on these drivers, making them ultra lightweight and rigid. And this approach reduces distortion massively. According to RIG, the total harmonic distortion is less than 0.5%. And you just know RIG are very proud of this because they actually have printed out all of the tech specs around the back of the ear cup here to highlight the qualities of these particular drivers. And what this will mean for you when you're gaming is that the sound will be very precise, very accurate. You'll be able to tell where things are coming from. And when you hear booms or high pitches, it's not going to distort and crackle and put you off your game. Now you're probably thinking two things right now. First of all, these pads are probably going to wear down and maybe get a bit sweaty. Well, check this out. They are fully removable and they're actually magnetized onto the headphones. And the second thing is, you're probably wondering, what do these graphene drivers actually look like? Well, you can kind of see them right here. Something else that's really surprised me about these, especially given the price point, is the fact that these are actually high-res capable headphones which is quite rare in gaming headphones. The frequency response range here is 20 Hz to 40 kHz, which does mean these could be pretty awesome for movies and music as well. And apparently the sound signature has been pre-tuned by Rig specifically for first-person shooters, boosting the upper mid-range to enhance sounds like footsteps and things like that. Now the microphone here might look like just a regular headphone mic, but there's a couple of interesting features. First of all, it does support flip to mute. So when you raise it up like this, it actually switches the microphone off, and when you bring it back down, it switches it back on. And secondly, they say that this is actually a broadcast grade microphone, and the frequency range on this is 50 Hz to 15 kHz, and this is perfect for clear voice capture, and it does use a cardioid pickup pattern, of course, for optimal noise rejection, and there's a little built-in pop filter. All right, this is the mic quality you can expect from the R5 Spear headphones in a quiet environment. I'm going to introduce some background noise. Okay, so there's some pretty loud coffee shop background noise going on just in front of me. Let me know how good this mic is when it comes to cancelling out background noise. Can you hear that noise at all? Is it enhancing my voice over that, or is it completely blocking it out? Let me know in the comments. So I mentioned earlier on how you can just basically plug and play these headphones with anything, but they do have an exclusive PlayStation feature, and they have been optimized for PlayStation's Tempest 3D audio, which is essentially PlayStation's own 360 sound or spatial audio, whatever you want to call it. So all you need to do to make the most of this is plug the analog audio jack into a DualSense or DualShock controller, then go to your system settings and then sound and then audio output, and select 3D audio for headphones, and then you can choose one of the 5 HRTF profiles to optimize your spatial audio. I'm gonna go test these out now with some Metal Gear Solid Delta. Okay, so I'm about to test out the R5 Spear headphones with the PS5, and I was gonna play Metal Gear Solid. The only problem is I bought the disc version, and the disc is in the drawer over there, and the disc that's actually in the PlayStation right now is Ghost of Yote. And if you're hearing some kind of munching sound, it's the dog right here next to me. She's just eating a chewy or something. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is get the headphones plugged into the controller. I actually can't hear anything at this point. Maybe it's the volume slider. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm testing out the 3D audio for the first time, and it sounds pretty good. Okay, let's stick with that. Okay, first impressions are, the sound is really, really open. You can hear the wind and the direction of the wind. You can hear the birds tweeting above your head and the crickets chirping in the grass. You can get a sense of the guiding wind in which way it's blowing when you use that feature. You'll know what I'm talking about if you've ever played this game. Yeah, this is very, very good. So the last gaming headphones that I've reviewed were a lot more expensive than this, and versus those, these are very competitive. So my first impressions are, I am very impressed with these headphones. I do think they're worth every single penny. If you guys want to check out the latest prices and deals on these headphones, there'll be links below this video. If you use those, you'll be supporting the channel. If you just subscribed, you're now one of the finest subscribers known to man, and I'll see you in the next one.